niece. We all came together and got her a bunch of gardening tools, all nice new stuff, some really good nutrients and stuff like that. And she was happy. She was sick, but she couldn't go in the backyard and do her thing. And because my daughter is only 3 years old, I made sure that I got some Amazon stuff sent to my co-parent for her.
Good job for you.
Oh, that's great.
Good job.
I mean, she ain't got no money.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna say that, Kay. We ain't gonna say that now.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm saying my baby don't have no money.
The 3-year-old don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, boy. It came out.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Another place to visit.
Oh Lord, my baby, my chunk, I can't. She can't be too far from daddy. I'll figure something out.
I know. Just thinking about my son is about to turn 18. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. So,
boy, 18.
My baby can always come home. I don't care.
He's gonna go girl crazy if he already had.
No.
You don't think so?
I mean, I don't think crazy. He's too cool to go crazy.
You still can be cool and go crazy about the women.
Look now, I'm saying it.
Look, y'all got to get over it. Just like we got to get over it, y'all got to get over it. Your son is no fucks up. Excuse me.
Yeah,
true. This is true.
This is true.
Probably already fucking something.
Now relax.
I'm just
saying. Good, clean boy, okay?
He might be clean, all right. Yeah.
He's
smelling good,
you know.
He probably didn't already bust a couple of times.
You're very charismatic, so he probably got some of that. Like from my interactions with you, you're extremely
but he hasn't yet. We talk. We're really close. So
okay, that's what he told you.
He would tell me.
No, he
wouldn't. Yes, he would.
He is not telling you.
He would tell me. I mean, come on now. He would tell me.
He's not.
Do you know our conversations? You barely even know me.
Okay.
He's not gonna.
I know about being a 17-year-old boy getting head.
Hey.
So my oldest son, who's my stepson, he told me everything. So I had the same type of relationship. Yeah.
How old is that? Man, what generation is that?
He's what, 23, 24 now?
That's the one. That's the ones after us. Yeah, they different.
So wait. So explain that stepson situation real quick.
I raised him for since he was 4 to an adult.
Oh, that's your kid.
That's my
your
baby.
Kid. Yeah, that's your kid. Yeah, hell yeah.
So
respect also.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to line them all up.
Yeah.
All right. So Mother's Day was great. I said this earlier and they all looked at me funny, right? I said Mother's Day was great for me. I had a great Mother's Day. You got it, yeah. So I had a great Mother's Day because I got to be around 3 generations of mothers, right? I had both my grandmothers. I had, my mother-in-law, my mom, and I had my wife. So, we was all around the table breaking bread at work. That bill came and
split it right to you.
It was. Hey, that was what it was for.
That's the only reason you came.
Exactly. Who else would it go to?
Hey, but
not on Mother's Day.
Not on Mother's Day, but I said for Father's Day, we ain't barbecuing.
I better not get no time.
Yeah, hey, so
don't put me on the grill.
It was a good.
Not on Father's Day. That's what
it didn't sound right. Again, it didn't sound right. Don't put me on the grill.
Yeah, because it'll be your holiday. They make you cook your own food.
No, this is true. I see this. I've seen this.
They say
shut up.
A lot of us, that's what we like to do anyway.
I mean,
I'm gonna do it.
Give me the option not to.
There you go.
No, don't be like anybody gonna do it like me, so I got it.
So
because on Father's Day they give dads the whole grill outfit and everything, and there you go, and get over there and do your job.
If I get barbecue and I ain't got to deal with nobody else, I can just go back from the pit to the man cave all day. That's a good day.
I mean, we'll see.
That's
some like
day.
it.
Yeah.
No.
I love my babies and my wife. It's just that one day where you ain't got to be bothered about
Oh,
nobody.
exactly.
Do me right. Give me something I like. You don't know me? That's crazy.
All you got to do is give me a Home Depot gift card and I'm
There
straight.
you go.
Because they know you. Give me
That's
something I
because
like. I'm easy.
So for the people who missed it, right, I'm gonna go ahead and reintroduce Fallon one time.
Here we go.
Fally Fowl, not the porn star, okay?
Not, absolutely not.
Just look, y'all got caught up in the reel because she said Pornhub.
I'm a star. There might be videos, but
Wait a minute, hold on,
all
wait,
right, nothing's out there though.
wait a minute. Wait.
Just a couple little video things going on.
Everybody got a highlight reel.
Everybody got a highlight reel.
You don't got no
Exactly.
You don't got no game footage in your phone?
Nah, you know, look.
Come on.
Nigga
Come on.
Nigga
Come
got to
on.
review the tape.
Come on.
We ain't running no
That's
tape
right,
back.
in the
See,
situation
exactly.
That's not why.
That's why you over there.
That's not why.
She outside your house talking about, why are you being weird to me?
Standing outside with the U-Haul truck. What you mean what I mean? I didn't sign the lease.
I just feel like
Bruh.
I feel like I'm a victim here.
Ah,
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
You knew what you was doing. When you was
exactly.
doing
We talked about having a victim mentality.
I
Come
was
on.
living my life, and you know what I'm saying, and then you attach how you want your life to be to me. I had nothing to do with that.
I told you stop looking them in their eyes.
That's not. But that's what you don't want to pay attention.
Look, all right, bro. All right. So, we got to talk about a little bit about Fallon, right? Fally Fowl, right? So, she's from the Chi, you know,
born and raised.
born and raised. What did he say?
Shooter, not too much.
Hey, you notice what they do out there?
She got it on her nap.
I believe so. In that Sachi satchel. Yeah. So great mom. From what I can tell. I mean, she didn't have any CPS history. So I mean,
He did his research.
You know what I'm saying? So great mom, pretty good start out to these kids' life, and pretty funny person. That's how she got me, right? So I had actually stumbled upon her reel where she was actually talking about Pornhub, and it was the humor in it was just completely just like people are gonna miss it, but I've hilarious because she had them 2 videos, and then she said everything else was whack. Right now you're gonna have to go to X videos, and then she was saying that the porn was like outdated,
it's trash.
you know.
Boy,
Trash.
she said the porn is mid.
Trash. Homemade.
Everybody enjoys a good homemade one now. I'm just saying, you know.
You ain't got a homemade one you like. You don't got an amateur
My
one. That's
personal
like,
ones.
See,
that's highlight.
That's
Highlight
homemade.
reel. Highlight reel. Sometimes you gotta show out, man. Show yourself. Look at me. I didn't know I was that flexible.
damn,
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
okay. I wouldn't have thought about the flexibility aspect of it.
You gotta hit it from all angles, man.
All right. So he
What
be
you
in
got?
there. He been there celebrating.
This nigga strapping a GoPro to
He
his
right
thigh.
now. He got a drone. It's a drone just flying around in circles.
Maybe it's a camera over there. Put the ring light on. You know.
They got a dick cam.
I'm too
Wow,
through.
you would know this.
I'm too through.
It's a camera. You know,
That attaches to your dick.
yeah, you wear like a cock ring.
Okay.
But what other angle you
uh,
really getting? Like it's
I shit.
all right. Well,
I don't know. Look, I'm not incriminating myself at all. I'm just saying.
sounds
you
like you
doing
know
a
all
damn
about
good
it. It sounds
job.
like you like doing a commercial for it
Yeah.
right now.
I have a very vivid imagination. Yeah.
I told you,
saying.
kid, I'll manage you.
No fingerprints, no evidence, man. Ain't nobody got me on doing nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Teflon Don, clean as a whistle.
If
That's what-
y'all are looking for a model, hit me up.
I do Calvin Klein. I gotta work on my abs though. I got everything else.
No, you don't.
I
For
ain't
real.
Shut on the boys now.
Women love a dad bod, you know.
I gotta get those. Now I want a father figure. I want to cut me up like Drake. You know what I'm saying? Be like Drizzy. You know what I'm talking about?
BBL.
BBL Drizzy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That for me.
This is hilarious.
One weekend you got abs.
That did it for me. He lost the battle right there.
That
Ain't-
BBL Drizzy.
There's no way you come back from
That
that.
boy when he got
No.
the Johnny Blaze,
He
man.
got the Johnny.
I told y'all, we talked about a couple of weeks ago. The only way someone's gonna truly win this battle is somebody dancing to your demise. Nigga, he has everybody in the world dancing to this man's demise. About wop,
Yeah.
not fuck him up.
They straight crip walking off of this shit.
Man, niggas ain't
Wow.
even tripping. Niggas be out there like, oh shit. Hey.
They not like us.
That's wild. The worst part is you got people singing probably A minor.
A minor.
A minor
Yeah.
is
This,
That's the double entendre
Wow.
like crazy because in the scale of A
Wow.
minor is ACE and there's all white keys.
Oh wow.
let's
Thank
go.
you for
Oh, I grew up with a grand piano in my house. You know what I'm saying?
So your cousin around there talking about you got
Yeah,
blue
man.
on tonight. Ben Folk got on blue tonight.
not being folk.
Oh yeah, his cousin for real about that.
I'll represent next time for you. I got you.
And he said, "Where's your highlight reel, Jamie?"
That's what my man told me.
You got a man.
My
there?
man got it.
Wow. Yeah, he had cancer too. I love him. You know
We
what I'm saying?
okay. So look,
Shit.
he wants us to introduce you. So Ben Folk, foul Ben Folk.
How you
All right.
doing, love?
That's Mel from the L. That's one half of my mama's sister son. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
And they called you a freaky ass nigga, of course. All right. So everybody had a pretty good Mother's Day. You know, everybody got to celebrate, be around their moms, and show at least the women who are mothers in some capacity, some kind of appreciation. For the most part, I can say we didn't really cut up like we did a few years ago, right? So, and the men pretty much, you know, keep it on the up and up on Mother's Day. We celebrate. We don't really bash or nothing like that, right?
No.
I think it was like one comment I saw. Somebody told me that they said something wild or whatever, but I'm like, if you can just count one comment, I consider that a victory for us. Because you know, on Father's Day, they be like, I'm mama and daddy, you know, and they
You
do
cannot
that,
teach
you
this
know.
boy how to pee in the snow.
Spell your
And
name.
if you can, keep that to yourself.
He needs some milk.
I think that's just weird. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I have a daughter, right? I'm going to be the first man that she ever loves. So I'm teaching her how a man should love her. I'm super essential in her life. I'm teaching her how to value herself and how, like, because first and foremost, my baby, whatever she wants, she gonna get. She get in the car every Friday with me and say, "Daddy, shoes, please." We hit Memorial Mall on the way home. We getting shoes. So if she wants something, I'm gonna give it to her. Can't no man ever come up to her and be like, "Oh, I can get you this, I can get you that." My daddy gonna do it for free. So yeah, not this, you know, on that tip, you can't reply. But I'm not trying to replace moms. It's weird when moms be trying to replace us. Like, no one's ever taking anything from you. I sat there and watched my co-parent push a baby out. That was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. With no epidural, like a thug.
Yeah,
That blew my mind.
No,
You different. You different.
She said my mama did it and her mama did it, so she joined the team and she sat there and walked around our house. She was 9 centimeters dilated and got in there and pushed that baby out with no epidural like a thug. I'll never take nothing away from no mother. That shit is amazing. But just let us have our day too.
So, all right. So again,
some socks and tie. Yeah.
it was some good mothers
Don't
out
give me
there.
no socks, no ties. I buy my own sock and ties.
God damn it, you gonna get these socks and ties and Grill Masters 3000.
So Master
Go give me
3000.
the Air
The
Monarchs.
apron with your face on it.
So
I did get an apron one year.
we got to talk about this lady right here in the H,
Mm.
right? This 18-year-old daughter charged with shooting her mother on Mother's Day.
That's wild.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's wild.
What's the backstory to this? I didn't even see this.
So apparently she just shot her. It was out of East Houston. I'm like, you know, who?
She probably got into it and mom probably put hands on her.
Bingo. Like, how you 18 and you shooting your own mom on Mother's
That's
Day?
wild.
On Mother's Day too.
You couldn't
On
wait till the
Mother's
next
You
day.
can stall out.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the next day.
I'm just saying.
They can stall out.
I mean, if you're gonna do it with a bang. I'm sorry,
That's
that was a lot.
true.
But that was a lot. He needs some milk. That was a lot.
I'm not finna never shoot my mom. First of all, Yolanda might, you know what I'm saying, she might got the quick draw on my ass anyway.
Yeah, no, my mom was straight up whoop my ass. She a OG with it. No, I ain't pulling out nothing.
Mama got some things, but she'll pop that
Dead
thing too.
ass.
So
No.
my mama a country city slicker. It's weird. She thinks she from the city, but she from the sticks.
I seen my mama fight before, so
You know she got them.
What?
Mhm.
His
No,
mama
for
that
real.
fought with a Bible in her hand. What are you
Oh,
talking
wow.
about?
I told you the story with my mom at the
I
gospel
told
convention.
you not to cuss in this Christian house.
Yeah, no, I won't put nothing
Okay.
past Miss Gina, so I wouldn't. Nope.
Her name Gina. I know she can fight. I ain't never met a girl that Gina don't got no hands.
You ain't never been beat up till you been beat up by somebody saying don't cuss in this motherfucking Christian household in the Bible. Okay?
This lady got. My mom's 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Got reach.
She
I'm
got
talking
that
about.
reach. I saw my mom 2-piece a lady, then scooped her and dropped the lady. I said, "Oh, she's crazy." I'm laughing so hard I can barely stop my mom. A girl and her mom tried to jump my sister, and my mom walked out on it and wasn't finna
so
let
they
it
fucked
happen.
around and they
They found out.
Okay.
They found out the hard way. It was very entertaining. It was funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
That's like that man that jumped that dad because his daughter kept getting bullied.
Oh yeah, that viral story about the
That
7-year-old.
was wild.
Yeah.
Is it?
Like,
Don't
I
tell my
mean,
kid.
So if,
it was like,
I asked you to stop.
if I ask you to control your child and you can't control your
I gotta
child,
beat your ass.
I'm not gonna
in
jump
order,
you,
in
though.
order for me to resonate,
yeah, it was
my
the
point,
jump. It was like, all right.
Well,
I mean,
ain't no fair ones. That might have been because if it's my niece and it's happening to my niece, I'm jumping there too. My brother going up, me and Kevin finna jump somebody.
Unfortunately, it's 5
Yeah,
of
they
us,
finna
so
get
you
hands
have a
and
real
feet in the
problem.
name of Jesus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't going. But sometimes I overstep boundaries. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy.
we don't
I can
condone
understand
violence.
I can understand the
Texas
fair one.
Penal Code 22.7 make mutual combat. Fights is legal in Texas.
Four Kings Podcast ENT does not condone violence or bullying.
No, it doesn't. No violence or bullying. But if you have to settle a gentleman's argument, you can invoke mutual combat as long as you don't.
Boys don't fight no more.
They don't.
They don't. It's very rare that it happens.
But it's astounding whenever you have like an altercation with somebody, you're having a verbal argument, and you declare mutual combat, and to see them just get shrink that happened to me at Home Depot.
For real?
I'm like I said mutual combat.
yeah,
you
but
declare it like
that's
you have to state
You
it.
have to declare it.
This okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I declare mutual combat, and he just looked at me.
You have to sign anything, or
No,
you got to confirm?
If there has
Somebody
to be a
heard it.
witness,
Okay.
me saying it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
then usually they would prefer there be a referee, but it doesn't have to be. Like usually the police referee. So you could be downtown and like the police will see people arguing, and the police will be like, "Mutual combat, pussy, or go home." Yeah, because as long as you don't stomp on the way on the ground or cause severe bodily injury, it's a fair fight and it's fine.
See, look at he
don't
come with
fight,
all the
so-
facts. You don't look like you fight.
I don't fight.
But you
I
look
don't
like you
fight.
shoot the shit out of
Fighting is a broke
somebody.
bitch sport.
I just hit that bitch with a
Whoa.
I hit
Fighting
that.
is a broke bitch.
Bruh.
Fighting is
Don't
a
do it.
broke bitch sport.
Don't tell
Another
don't tell
one.
Clarissa
I
Shields
love
that.
that one. I love that.
Why would I do that?
I'm with you. I'm not fighting.
Mm-mm.
I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm seeking the authorities.
Well,
I'm pressing everything.
I told my former Shooby Dooby that I wouldn't fight no one. I pinky promise, and I haven't been in the fight since then, so I'm doing well.
No,
You
pinky
accosted
promise go
me.
far with you,
Huh?
Pinky promise must go far with
My
you.
word.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like
a
it.
pinky promise is still my word. I try to
I
honor.
de-escalate. I don't like to.
I turn up.
I'm a de-escalator.
Mm-mm.
It's my superpower.
Oh my God! How disrespectful you been? Like I went to Walmart one time and I was getting some water, and this dude wanted some water out of my cart because he didn't come on time and he didn't have no basket etiquette. And he kept, saying, being disrespectful. So I had to flip over his cart and popcorn and toast cream everywhere. But that's not my fault. He ain't had no basket etiquette.
Basket etiquette.
Mm-hmm. Basket etiquette is you stay in your basket, I stay in mine. What's in my basket is my business.
I just try to avoid any type of altercation.
But see, you're taller than me. Most people ain't gonna fuck with you.
I'm
at that weird cusp where it's like, I think I can take them. They're kind of wide. But
I have a natural, my wife always tells me, like, you have a natural don't fuck with me face.
Bingo.
So
I don't have that. I'm very
I just try to stay away
It's the
from
way your
everybody,
brows go up when
and I smile
okay.
to let people know I'm harmless.
See, that's the
And
thing.
we're good.
De-escalate.
If you don't bother me, we are fine. Don't do no stupid shit. Run over the back of my ankle or something with a basket. I'm probably gonna lose my shit. So I try to avoid everybody so I can keep myself out of trouble.
I must gotta fuck with me on my face because people always fuck with me.
So you say
Like
I really don't get
I feel like
every once
Ray
in a
Bud
while.
beefing with me. Nigga ain't never there when I'm there type shit.
Nah,
But look
bro.
who there tonight
Bro,
when
just
I
be-
ain't
Just be working, man.
sending the nigga to Allah. I ain't never heard that in the same sentence. So, nigga and Allah in the same
Nigga and
sentence.
Allah.
Man, I'm gonna try to make it the next time. It's just this work, the schedule's been crazy.
Yeah,
man.
it has
Trying
been.
to catch up, and then like I said, look what went on last week. All them birthdays and stuff.
Yeah.
Swim meet
Got to make sure
Mother's
these kids
Day.
get what they want. But man,
on our own company, and I
Just
work.
it's just working, man.
So let's talk about the week these teachers have been having, right? So
Stop touching these kids.
what? So look. First of all, everybody ain't all touching these kids.
Yeah.
So, not all of them.
Some
are.
of these teachers getting touched by these kids.
There you go.
Yeah, that's also
So
true.
the black teacher that was getting his hair unbraided.
Yeah.
So they sent him home, suspended him and everything,
They fired him, didn't
Yeah, they
turned
are.
around and fired him.
Dang.
On Monday, they fired him.
I didn't know he got fired.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because of TikTok messages. That's not because his hair was been ready.
Well, So I'm gonna play the clip that he had shared with everybody. And then this woman also stitched it, and it was kind of wild how she was going in on him. And then we'll go ahead and jump in and do our little thing.
Read all about it. Speaking of being mad weird, I was just shown a video on Twitter. I need y'all to see it. Keep in mind, this is a minor from 2 years ago. Who is that?
Okay.
Jackson, be quiet. Shut the fuck up.
It gets even better because they directly linked it. I clicked on the link, told it to open the TikTok. Whose TikTok is that? Whose TikTok is that? And when you click on the name, guess who the fuck it brings up? So now I am 100% on the he's a weird ass nigga train. I want that nigga fired. I want that nigga fired. I know there's been like hearsay going around on Twitter. I need an official statement saying this man has been fired. He has been a weird ass nigga. He is about 27 years old right now. 3 years ago, he was about 24. That girl was clearly in a school bathroom talking about she only goes for emo boys. And he over here turning, yeah, you a weird ass nigga, bro.
So I honestly, in that sense, right, it's just like, wait, what is he talking about? So apparently he said the titty meat in this view is titty meeting. Who's titty meat?
I'm pretty sure it has something to do with these.
I guess. Okay. We see. Yeah, anyway, so in regards to that, to me, I'm just like, look, people have a sense of humor, just like the video that you posted, right? And albeit his was a little off color, off base.
The thing
If
about
that's his student, it's just all wrong.
Right.
But
I'm with you.
I'm always like thinking, okay, y'all know these kids smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
That may have been something that he had already posted on his page, and they could have just grabbed it and added to that shit.
It was
But-
old. That was 2 years old.
So that's what I'm saying. So
That's what I'm saying. So they went and found this and was like, because you know how it is.
But he made that video.
Right.
he made it.
And yeah,
He stitched it.
he
So
stitched
he
it
did.
from
Yeah.
her
And she
video.
didn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Now, see, I didn't see all of this. I didn't go down the rabbit hole with
I
this.
couldn't.
And that's why I didn't know too much to say, because I did say, you know, everything's going to be over sexualized. He was crying and shit. But
He was.
now, yeah.
Nigga weirdo, dog.
Well, and so what I'll say,
I think in certain with him being a younger teacher,
right.
not to give this man no excuse, because I probably would. I'm pretty sure I'd be pissed off if my daughter was one of the girls taking down his hair. But at the same time, I know a lot of female teachers that braid kids' hair, and everybody
Exactly.
Like, really
Yeah. And that was my
boys
initial
and girls' hair. And it's not a
feeling
big
about
deal,
it.
but
Exactly.
off rip, you know, being a man, you just know certain things. Being a man, not gonna look right.
Right. You can't put yourself in
Like,
that
just don't
situation.
put yourself in that
Yeah.
situation.
So what was your stance on it, Phil?
Yeah, initially I was on the cusp with it, because just like you said, like you can't put yourself in that situation. And then you're like, well, it's okay if females do it. and there should be that line of innocence, like this
You would
is.
think so, but
But
we
then
know
now-
that it's not.
But now
we,
we
like we know that
They
it's
got a whole
not.
song talking about braid my hair.
Bruh, so
don't bring Trey Songz into this.
that was Mario.
Mario.
Oh shit, my bad.
So honestly though, I was with you. I was like, for me, because it was a double standard. It was a teacher that showed a video of girls taking down her hair.
Mhm.
Everybody, oh, it's wonderful. But as soon as a guy does it, it's a complete double standard. Now,
I
in
keep
this
telling
instant,
everybody, pick your poison.
in this,
Y'all want us to be equal all the time.
Right.
Then when some stuff like this happen, nah, that's a dude.
yeah,
I mean, I understand,
Right.
but it's you kind of got to play devil's advocate at the same time. It's like, bro, what side y'all gonna play on this?
How about y'all just
Man, that's
stop
supposed to be
recording
dope.
every goddamn time?
But he said he
but that was
recorded
the
it.
other thing.
Didn't he say he recorded it just so they could see that there was nothing weird
You know what?
happening?
But
Like,
you didn't have to post
I
it.
feel like that was an afterthought. I feel like he was just like, I want to be cool. Look at my students. I'm a cool teacher. And it's like, well, I already
That's
know-
probably
yeah.
true.
But with him being young, not understanding, like, yeah, I see what you're doing, and everything may be, it may be cool. Everything may be PG. He may just be teaching, but he got all of them his best friends and all of that stuff.
Yeah,
It's kinda-
the 100
okay.
best friends.
Yeah, and then and again, he was an exemplary teacher. We can't discredit that part,
Mhm.
right? He was a great teacher.
I don't think he should
And-
be
I
fired.
wasn't
though.
in this class.
No. So you know how it is. People, the internet is undefeated. So people will go and research and look stuff up. He was actually praised, right, for the work that he's done within the school. However, he made two bad choices, right? That
Post that video.
post that video, and then the other video he posted prior to that. It was just like, you have to be conscious about the stuff that you put out based on the positions you hold outside of social media.
But
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say it's because that was the thing with that. He's like 22 or 23.
He's
24.
27 now,
Oh, what?
but yeah,
Like, not.
I get it.
Men don't mature that early, but you still. It's kind of like you should know better, but
Not yet. He not
I mean, in this
fully
day and age, you really
developed.
got to be cautious about every single thing you do. And now
bingo.
you're
And I got another point. Do you know how we as adults almost sexualize everything? Like it's certain
Everything's
things
gonna be
that
over
Like,
sexualized.
no,
Everything.
and it'd be
Everything.
things that are just like so platonic and simple, and then all of a sudden we'll look at it through an adult lens, like, damn, that's
yeah.
Well,
You know,
exactly.
because we know though, like a lot of stuff is sexual as hell. Like all that the Disney and Nickelodeon, all them jokes, that should be sexual as a
That's
motherfucker.
just crazy.
SpongeBob is
SpongeBob
wild.
is crazy.
It's
wait.
wild.
I'm gonna do you one better. Pac-Man.
okay. All right.
I'm just saying. Think about it. Swallowing cherries and ghosts. I'm just saying. Gobble, 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 swallow.
Swallowing cherries.
Taking the soul, right? Hey, snatching
Taking
soul.
the soul.
Don't be mad at me.
The
'cause
depths that
Miss-
you went with
hey,
this.
It was first of all, it was Miss Pac-Man. Then they messed around and made Pac-Man, right?
Pac-Man was first.
Okay,
Pac-Man
yeah.
first.
So either way it go, it's all bad. Snatching souls.
Snatch the soul.
That's why.
True eater.
The first eater.
Man, the first
The first.
eater prime.
Oh,
But every
exact. That's what I'm saying, bro. Pac-Man giving up throat.
every teacher though, every great teacher that's ever impacted you in life, they get close to that line. Like
Yeah.
I agree.
they are an educator to you. They are a role model. They are an adult figure in your life, but they also like draw you in as a friend too.
Mm.
So, but sometimes you just get too far. Like I remember I was a camp counselor, and that was probably one of the greatest jobs I ever had. I've been packing a bunch of kids, and I still talk to all of them this day. They're like my children, but I was only like 6 years older than them.
Oh, so King Kenji made a point. He said a grown adult in that position or of an educator should not be following underage students on their social
Oh,
media.
with that
No, that's
part
true.
is out of
That's
there.
yeah,
that's-
absolutely.
That part
That's
is
true.
out of there.
Now,
Like, there's no argument with that.
now
Exactly.
in another position, I did follow teenagers on their social media, but that's because you have to make sure that you're practicing prudent parenting, right? Prudent parenting standard. So you want to make sure that you're able to kind of keep abreast of what's going on because they don't tell you everything and they post every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So now you want to know, okay, well, let's see what
They
little
say
Joe.
he had a gun.
Yeah. And I would say,
Here's the gun on your Instagram.
I literally, that's what happened.
Was it
I
a
saw
Glock? Yeah, it was a Glock.
a kid ran away. He was playing with guns that you see in real life video, like in real life.
Mm.
AKs, Dracos, all that, posting them up with the extended clip on there, doing shit like this. I'm like, yo, this is wild. And y'all want me to put him in my car?
It looks like
Y'all
you pat
put
him
me,
down and put him in handcuffs.
and you couldn't pat him down.
Child, please.
You couldn't pat him down.
The little nigga ain't gonna sit behind me.
And found out that I transported him, and he had a damn some kind of a knife in his bag. I'm like, bro,
No, I don't like people sitting
Bro.
behind
Don't
me
keep it on
anyway.
him.
like
They probably would have had to sit in the front seat if he gonna ride.
that's even worse though.
Nah, I got you in that front
I
seat.
got you in that front seat.
Alright.
Hey
In the
man,
back seat, you
my
go.
mama done backhand the shit out of somebody in that front seat.
So
Boy,
he said, matter of fact,
catching all elbows.
if I didn't get a signature on my exit paper, I wouldn't have graduated. Dick saved my life.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well.
Wow.
Well,
Sounds like a me too.
right? You know, Lori Beth Denberg came out and said that Dan Schneider was trying to seduce
Yeah.
her with what animal porn, right?
Yeah.
Animal
It was
porn.
animal porn.
Yeah.
I wonder why he chose that.
He was just a super,
sicko.
yeah.
Mhm.
He was wild.
The boy, freaky ass boy.
And
Yeah, 69 got.
and and then you got the teacher and Katie. They talked about that shit for 3 days straight.
Yeah, but he took video and had old video that like he
That boy
physically
said,
took.
no Diddy.
Say what now?
Say, man, who what?
They said that he was actually he has thousands and thousands of pictures and videos that he personally took. That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a sicko.
Yeah.
Yes. And so again, this is what we talk about, right? Like this is the kind of stuff that's been going on forever. And the only reason why it's getting more awareness is because you have social media, bro. Like it's so many things that link people to things now. It's crazy. And then these stories used to get swept under the rug, and they used to get rid of the teacher and everything, and you would never hear anything
They
about
moved
it.
him to a different
Mhm.
school.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's just wild. But
Pray for the babies.
I'm just glad it ain't no more black people coming out with it's all the look.
Bruh, what you mean?
That's this week.
What was that?
Hey,
School's
hey,
almost over. Let's give it a break.
What, a couple of weeks ago, the teacher and
look,
my
we,
son.
the teacher was pimping yeah.
like,
She was a madam that was inclined. That was out there with
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this is crazy.
and I was like, I tried to give her a benefit of the doubt. I said, let me see what
Nah, they was
let
already
me wait.
whispering
I said,
about
let
it.
me see if more information come out because she had a whole nonprofit. And what it was is like she was saying that she was rescuing transient girls. Okay, cool. Teaching them how to do hair and all this other stuff. Because she was the cosmetology teacher at the school. Then they say, yeah, it was messages between us where they were discussing prices. I'm like, oh. And I said, I wonder if
There's
the
some shit
husband
people
knew.
in the world, man.
I wonder if the husband knew though.
Yeah, he knew it was some extra money coming in.
No, he didn't, because he's not being charged anything. So it's
That don't mean you didn't know.
look, you got to prove that.
Exactly.
All right, then.
Everything's easy to prove these days. I mean, back in the day when, there was no phones.
Oh, yeah. So,
Got away
but
with
they
a lot of
like
shit.
it. I think that's the thing. We were a little more private growing up, so now it's like it's still kind of
That
weird.
part.
So
These kids now, everybody holding a phone and camera out at all
True.
times.
because it used to be World Star, now
That's
it's
why
just going
that's why boys
live.
don't like to fight no more.
Yeah.
So
So
they know it's a good chance somebody gonna record this and everybody's gonna see if I lose. So I'd rather shoot a nigga.
So Kellen,
I hate you, man.
you hit one of your college teachers
Don't plead the fifth.
Oh, I mean, college.
you talked about everything else, but you grown then.
It's college.
I plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this boy talk about everything else. We want to talk about hitting a grown woman. That's
Who
a little
said it was
sus.
a woman?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
He just made it too easy.
It's okay, Kelly.
That hurts my feelings. She might have been married.
I think that's what it was.
She
That's
might
where I was
still be
going with
married.
it.
She might be very happily
Oh,
married.
yeah.
Got
You
grown
got
Keep it that way.
You got any
Yeah.
stories about teachers, Fal?
I don't have any stories about teachers actually.
They ain't never try you?
No, actually,
Man, we saw some weird stuff in high school.
no.
You know,
Now,
as an
I know in
adult,
my
like,
high school there
man,
were
that's
a
kinda
lot
weird.
of the security guards having babies with, some
that's-
some
Oh,
students.
wow.
Yeah,
What was that big?
Yeah.
What was the big the big tall white man security guard that we had that every time we tried to break up a fight, when girls were fighting, he'd grab them on their boobs and pull them back, and then they elbowed him in the face and broke his nose, and then he got fired because he kept touching on girls every time.
Oh man.
What is his name?
I can't remember.
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Nah, because I just
wasn't that
remember the
Haitian.
fat white guy.
It was a fat, tall white dude, and every time girls would fight, every time boys would fight, he'd be nowhere to be found. Every time girls would fight, he'd grab the titties and pull them close.
I got it.
I got it. Stop fighting. Why you always grab right there? One girl's hit him straight with elbow. And he nose busted up. They tried to press charges on her, but then her dad was just like, well, she
Why
said
was he
that.
grabbing her?
Yeah, why was he? And then a bunch of girls start coming forward, like we all
he did this
like,
to me. Oh, yeah, that's
grabbing them and
crazy.
then holding
That
them
boy got
tight.
me too.
But I'm gonna tell you what, that was something that happened so quiet because I didn't even know about it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
crazy.
bro! I was in the rotunda like, like blood went everywhere. That shit was wild.
Same school.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about it. That's what I'm saying. Because again, social media
that's social.
wasn't.
Exactly. I mean, we were writing letters.
Taylor was wild. When we first got there, it was only sophomores and freshmen, and there was like only 50% of the schools being used.
Yeah.
So the other 50%
That's a lot of hiding
used.
spots.
We got the
It's a
keys.
big school.
We paid the janitor for the keys. He gave us and we had the kids. We were playing PlayStation in them empty rooms. We was rolling dice.
Yeah.
There was other stuff going on that I won't mention.
Other stuff.
Yeah,
You know what kind of other stuff
it
was
was
going on.
down at Taylor. I'm a sophomore. Like this is not high school. Like I literally I'm in there playing. I'm playing PlayStation 2. You know what I'm saying? I should be in class. This is wild,
Eastside High.
man. But then when the
brand new
juniors,
school.
when the juniors came, you know, when we became juniors, that kind of slowed down a little bit. There was more people, and then we were seniors. We was at capacity.
Still, yeah.
The first graduating class. It was wild though, boy. We had I love it. I
That's where your
college.
shit started, huh?
No. I'm a saint. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
okay. All right.
What's the word?
So-
I'm a gentleman, a
What's that?
scholar.
I'm pure.
What? So
Your
Okay.
cousin said shut up. He want to hear.
You told me to shut up.
Yes.
he say we need Fallon to get a solo. So I say, all right, bet we got to get KG to, hey, all right. So tell everybody about yourself. I don't want to steal your thunder and tell everything I
What
know.
about myself?
So you from Chicago, you end up moving here due to your
Me and my husband.
husband.
It was.
That's a new one. I like that.
He needs some milk.
I like
He
that.
was my husband.
Yeah.
We were starting a family, moved to Houston. I've been here 19 years. So people, think that I'm a Houstonian, but I'm a Chicagoan at heart.
19 years. You're
19 years.
Houstonian. Man.
Nah,
I mean,
bro. Nah.
I rep the H, but I'm always going, I'm from
As
Chicago.
long as you can finish slow, loud, and banging.
All in the trunk.
No, you're supposed to finish it. Stop fucking
He couldn't help it. He couldn't help himself. He couldn't help
Yeah.
himself.
Whenever you
couldn't
can
help
finish
himself.
that, you're a true
I started throwing
Houstonian.
up the West. I was feeling We're playing with me. You can't start that song and not jump in.
All right.
It's karaoke time.
So
But can you do slow loud banging?
Not really.
there it is.
Sorry.
What about Tops Drop?
What?
Tops
She
keep
said
dropping.
19
don't know
years,
that.
bro.
No, sorry.
19 years.
19.
enough.
That ain't you got
Maybe like in the club standing on the couch with some
You
tequila,
gotta
I
go back
probably know the
26
lyrics a little better.
Wow.
But yeah, at this moment,
You a tequila girl. You wild for
What
I
you
had
that.
some in the car before I came.
What's your
in.
favorite drink?
Don Repo. Of course.
Classy.
Don
Four
Repo
Kings
with
Podcast
Casamigos.
does not condone drinking and driving.
Oh,
Please don't drink and drive.
She used to drinking and potting, so
No,
it's
she,
no
she
problem.
said
That's all she
it's in
did.
transit. You know what I'm saying? She just has it in her car.
All right, so they want to know she is a makeup artist.
Makeup artist, 18 years, creative stylist, do all that kind of shit.
Stylist, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you need some help?
Yeah, we might need to do a little something. We might need to- He said he looked like you fuck with 1942.
Of course. Class Azul over 1942, though.
Okay, wait. Here go the one.
That high shit.
Here the one though. Wait. Casamigos or Terramana?
Casamigos is harsh, though. I'll actually do Terramana over Casamigos. Sorry. Pick your butt.
That's it. Hey, look.
Yeah,
I fool with Terramana. It's smooth.
it's way smoother.
Yeah, I don't know what people all the black Casamigos.
Because it's
the hype,
popular.
yeah.
Do you even know what Casamigo mean in English?
They don't.
Homeboy.
That shit is really
Wow.
not. It's really not like
No
a
diddy.
high price tequila.
But my
It's-
favorite is Espolon. Espolon Repo.
I'm sorry. To me, Casamigos is equivalent to Taco Baco.
That's what I
Well,
would. That's what I would
It's
think.
gonna take
I've never
stomach up.
strong.
But
I've
that-
never had it.
All it took was a couple of rappers start talking about it. Or no, it wasn't the rappers, it was the women.
It was.
I think
It
it
was.
City
was.
girls.
It was.
The women started talking about Casamigos
and then the
first.
rappers started talking about it. We probably with the women.
Yeah, so there it is.
That's an easy rhyme scheme too. Casamigos. I can come up with a couple of things.
Homeboy. That's crazy. Homeboy.
Wow. Well,
I mean, but hey,
It's your homies.
and that's what it
So,
means in our language.
drinking your
but,
homies?
You know, when it's in
Mm.
Spanish, it's just
Still
something
same
about
thing.
it.
So he wants to know, are you gonna be at our event on the 22nd?
that is my the 22nd of June. That's my daughter's birthday. So I mean, you know, we can see if I can slip and slide. Like I said, I'm gonna see if I can slip and slide. I seen y'all posted today. I looked.
How old is she?
She'll be 13.
13.
Okay.
You don't.
I just
He don't
said,
listen at all.
We literally said, I
Damn it.
don't listen. Like, what are y'all
Damn it.
Y'all keep coming back
So
to
why
that.
y'all
I was
surprised?
Like, why would I?
Of course I forgot.
Why would I listen to shit she gotta say?
My name is Kellen. Of course I didn't listen.
I was talking. I was listening to myself. What did you saying?
Of course I was talking over what you said. I wasn't
I
listening.
wasn't listening.
Casamigos used to be cheap like Cuervo. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you moved out here. You were doing makeup. You were
Still doing
styling.
makeup. Mhm.
Yeah, you still doing makeup. I can't remember the first place. I know you it was something times, wasn't it? It was what was one of the first places?
What's talking about? Where I was working, Mac.
It was Mac. It was something times. Keep that whatever it was. Anyway,
I don't know. You tell me.
I can't remember. Hell,
Who was you doing your research with?
look.
Show me my Googles.
Google McDougal, my friend. Google,
Show me my
Google
Googles.
McDougal.
I do enjoy being Googleable. That's cool.
But you I've seen your work. You good at what you do.
Thank you
She
very
tricking
much.
boys, huh?
Huh?
She's tricking boys.
Hey, they
Hey,
come to me
hey.
pretty. I make them prettier.
The devil magic.
No.
Nah, sometimes
She
I done seen some reels that I was like, bro, I feel sorry.
There
for
is
us
some.
now.
There is some magic that happens,
I
but
can
they
tell.
pay for it.
Yeah,
Bingo.
it ain't right.
how much you
It ain't
charging?
right.
125.
That ain't bad.
That's
Then
not
they-
bad.
Then they try to say it's like us
It's
having a
nothing wrong.
beard. Like my weird chin ain't got nothing to do with you transforming your
No,
face.
swear to
Hey,
God,
if it
a
wasn't for that
beard is
beard,
definitely
James
man
Harden
makeup.
Would be
A beard is definitely man makeup.
How?
I've seen befores and afters before they grew the beard,
I-
and now they got
I
it.
grew this
Definitely,
out of my face.
it don't matter.
So would you prefer a beard or no beard?
I mean, it depends. If you
No,
know,
she
I like a
beard. She
beard.
like
though.
beards.
You like a
Obviously.
beard.
That's crazy. Like who
I
doesn't
do
like
like
who
a-
doesn't like a beard? That's crazy.
Hey, it's plenty.
But you know what? It was later on in life. Like
See?
hair and beards like grew on me.
When you knew
I
better-
didn't like it
because
no.
when you knew better, you did better.
Pause on the
Okay.
hair and the beards growing on it. Pause on the hair and
Yeah,
beard growing
pause,
on it.
please.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Had to fuck around, crack jokes about wolf pussies on faces in a
Oh,
minute. You
man.
know.
Somebody
Wow.
like it.
All right, so you moved out here,
Wait a minute.
y'all were married, y'all had kids, everything was good until it wasn't good.
Till it wasn't good. We had a big ass wedding. We were at the Chicago Theater in Chicago. We had Jasmine Sullivan and Jadakiss. It was fucking dope.
That shit is posted.
No, yeah, it is the picture and all
That
that.
is,
Yeah,
that was
mhm.
a mean ass picture, and he's
There was
tall
a
as
a
fuck.
video. I think she took the video down because I can't find a video anymore. But it used to be on. Like as soon as you Googled us, it was on there.
Okay,
Yeah, and then popped up. He had a mistress of 6 years. So his business partner.
Did he bring back any babies or any diseases?
No, thank God. The baby
So
came
what?
after the separation.
so
Yeah.
I'm glad I ain't say the dude name. Shit.
Yeah, don't just leave that alone.
Would you have been willing to share him with her?
The fuck I look like?
Ooh,
That's a
boy.
question. That's a question. That's the thing they do now.
That Puerto Rican came out.
Yeah.
What I look like? Absolutely not. No.
This is a question. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
But sharing is caring.
6
Now let me
years.
quit.
What
Let
you
me
talking
quit.
about?
It's cold.
Y'all gonna share?
I mean,
Share what?
what you want? You want me to show you some stuff?
Oh Lord.
I ain't look.
This one.
Yeah, I've had cell families. You know, all living in my house.
But marriage.
While I
and-
was married, me and my co-parent had a girlfriend. That was well known.
Well, there you go.
He a different type of.
I'll
I'm
see.
not.
I'm
You
figuring
are.
it out.
Yeah,
That's
he,
crazy. I got the most regular life ever.
That's regular. Everybody
Very
does it.
open-minded.
yeah. Everybody.
I mean, I know it's getting more.
Everyone
It's
could
getting
do
more
it.
common.
Yeah.
I understand that,
Everyone could,
but
do
I
it.
didn't sign up for that. So
Understandable.
you know.
Yeah,
mm-mm.
yeah, and then I don't judge people. See,
And then I wasn't really as open to a lot of things as I am now. I mean, I was still very young.
life is different. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because y'all
So
was
you would have been
together.
open to it, like
Well,
now,
no, still not
Okay.
in, especially in that situation. The way,
Gotcha.
like,
not the way that happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So
it's the
if a-
betrayal in that
it is the
situation.
Yeah,
betrayal.
exactly.
You hid it for 6 years. That's
like,
crazy.
come on now, this is wild.
So if
If
a
you
man
would
can
have brought, maybe if you
provide,
would have brought it to you early on,
Honestly,
it would've been
I want
considered.
3 to 5 husbands. I'm not gonna cap.
oh, okay.
3 to 5 husbands.
3 to
Well, they
5.
all probably gonna do something. One gonna be dick,
That-
one gonna be fixing
that
shit,
would-
one gonna
No,
be
they all
pregnant.
gonna be dick. Now,
would
come
never
on now.
work.
Another one.
It would never work.
Somebody's stroke game gonna be better. And then
It's fine.
Man, you
Bruh.
had 5 niggas mad during the period.
man,
Bruh.
Why they gonna be mad?
because everybody can't walk through mud. You know.
Just
Who said they
saying.
had to walk through it?
No, if you can
There's
walk.
other holes that can be
The
utilized.
saying is, if you can walk through mud, you can fuck through blood.
But that's 5. Say, man, that thing
3
gonna
to
be
5.
contaminated.
Not
I'm
contaminated.
Somebody gonna be knocking the soul out of your feet, and you're gonna be like, I love him.
Oh my God!
Y'all ain't gonna be because it's gonna be a competition.
Well, I mean, it's
if we all hitting and we all have to hit and be,
It's a competition.
I'm top dick.
well
I'm slanging that
clearly to be like you're a husband, you have to be top dick.
But I mean, there's 5 of
But there's
all
us.
time.
Somebody
I
got to
mean,
bend the knee.
You
Because
gonna
I'm
have 5 tops?
if I'm,
I mean, one could be a little bit better at one thing than the other.
if I'm King Dingling, I don't care if you in there hitting. I'm kicking the door like my turn, nigga. Watch out. And I'm gonna look at you like, what
It's
you
gonna be
doing?
a fight every night.
And you gonna
Niggas
be like,
finna
I'm
fighting
sorry.
That's the
butt naked,
thing.
man.
No, wait a minute.
He clearly can't sign up for this.
So first of all, nobody fights when their dicks out. So just,
You gonna have
You
to
know,
this thing. He walking
ain't nobody
You have- look,
nobody swore
You
fighting.
swore fight now. That you did in them.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be there shouldn't be no sword in the equation. You know what I'm saying?
Why it ain't?
Because you should be flaccid.
No,
He out with a heart.
Soon as you walk out,
There's an agreement and understanding. Why you gotta shake up the game?
that's what he
This is not your time, sir.
Because I'm King Dingling.
You supposed to be playing PlayStation right now.
You know what? You're right.
Wait your turn. Wait your turn.
Damn.
All 4 of the boys in the other room.
Playing space together.
That's bro.
Playing space together. Whoever win the next hand, come on in. I'm just saying.
I went to the morning.
Your turn.
I gotta take a shower again before I go over there. Man, that's crazy.
And then what if you all chilling and shit, and somebody just knocking the walls out? Why she don't talk? She ain't like that with me. She hollering.
But I think, boy, if niggas was willing to be in that situation,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be feeling that way.
But this is I don't say it promotes me.
Here's the thing. In my mind, that sounds great. Is it going to be reality? Probably not.
Yeah, because 2
Probably
of
not.
them dudes gonna have to be gay for it to work.
Wow.
and then what if the niggas,
or would it be bi?
what if the niggas?
No, see, that's.
Yeah, at some point.
I mean,
'Cause she might,
And I'm not
on her
signing up for
birthday,
that.
She might want
So that's
everybody
why I
to take a
said-
shower together.
No, that's wow. Now, no. Now, no.
It's like, oh no, somebody's gay.
No. It's not like we a big, like, no. It's like, it's me.
It's 5 separate lives.
Yeah.
So you want to be like the Middle Eastern people, and they're gonna have
Boom.
5 husbands, 5
Rooms.
different houses.
Yeah.
There you go. It's like, okay, hey, A, I need you to come over on Wednesday. D, I need you to be over here after everybody leaves.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, piss me.
It's highlighting the rules over here. There can only be one. I'm in charge.
All right.
She ain't cooking pancakes. She only cooking for me. You can only come
Nah,
over
when
here
you
on
cook for her,
Tuesday.
you got to cook for the other folk too. That's
Nah,
how-
bro.
that's
Yeah,
how she
yeah,
live.
exactly. That's how it
You're
go.
gonna have one of them niggas gonna be a chef. He can cook for the other niggas, but you ain't cooking for them.
It wasn't.
I haven't really
got
like,
the
I haven't did all the
tonight.
rules yet. I haven't thought. I'm guessing there has to be more rules to this. I didn't think about
So
who
you gotta
cooks.
think
It's always got to be rules.
I mean, I didn't think about who's cooking for who now.
You over there frying up his favorite meal? I'm hungry. I don't want to eat that.
I don't eat pork. This nigga got over there making smothered pork chop. I don't eat pork. What I'm gonna eat tonight? I'm saving me for you.
Now I'm over there salty.
I'm dead.
I'm mad as hell.
Stay over here with a protein shake. I guess I go work for
You know what I'm saying?
Protein shake.
Boy, y'all wild. Did this nigga just
He snorted. He just snorted. He just
Come
snorted.
I regularly snort. That's a normal thing.
Yeah, I do.
You just not catching it.
No, he do it at least once an episode.
It's anatomy. You gonna
Anatomy.
It's a good laugh. That's a
It
good
is.
laugh.
All right,
Good.
man.
You mad how
Wholesome
God
laugh.
made me? Look at you, sinner.
Nigga, I lie. Nigga, I lie.
Nigga,
Cold.
Oh boy.
God.
So,
What's your favorite thing about Houston, and what's the difference between Chicago and Houston? Who got better food? Who got a better nightlife?
I mean, Chicago's the most beautiful city in the world.
Mm.
It is. Like, no cap. Like, come on.
If you like
Not the West Side.
First of all, Chicago is very clean too.
you gotta say it again.
Chicago's
You gotta
very
be,
clean.
You gotta be louder when you say
The
it.
North
If you
Side
like
is
the smell of
immaculate.
guns
It's
in
clean,
the morning.
period.
It's
Chicago
not-
is a very clean city. It's
Not the West
very
Side.
clean.
I guess I went at the wrong time.
The West Side ain't clean.
Nah, the West Side is a different kind of
They
side.
be having
It's a di-
they be having dirty snow for like months over there.
you know,
It's
like
been
in
snow.
like
It's
the
just
Lion
stacked up
King, where they
tall.
like everywhere the light strike. That's the West Side. That's where the hyenas and shit are. Yeah, that's the West Side.
Man,
That's it.
Wow.
I love my city though. I love it. But that's definitely the West Side.
That's
I mean,
hilarious.
I think it grew on me as I started like working more in the nightlife and just being around.
Just do it.
But as soon as summertime comes, I want to get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna cap.
But
so
y'all
you don't
got
go to the cold.
It's not cold in Chicago in the summertime,
Nah, but in the wintertime you get wind burn.
and I will come back here. This is.
I
what I'm talking about.
understand how the wind burn you. That was crazy. I lost
Oh,
a patch
yeah.
of my beard out there one time.
I'm cool on that.
I did.
Y'all can have that one.
Yeah,
Boy.
that wind coming off the lake is
It's
deadly.
crazy.
It's deadly.
So look, so he said Chicago, the most beautiful city, and Lamarck, Texas, is the friendliest place in the world. All right,
Okay. You're right.
okay, buddy.
If you say so.
All right. So
I'm guessing he's from Lamar.
yeah,
All right.
Don't be disrespectful.
I didn't say shit.
Mhm.
All
So-
right.
All right, now look.
so I do have.
That's my
I
mama's
got.
sister's son.
So I got a question I'm gonna pose to everybody, right? So I was thinking of this really deep concept. How they say cheating affects kids, and then they say the divorce affects kids, right? So could it possibly be that cheating doesn't really affect kids? Could it be that the fact that the parent that decides to have this conversation with the kids is the one that's affecting the kids?
Are they married? Because
Well-
that affects the child if they're married. that
No,
affects the child.
because listen, you at that point, once you tell a child something that happened between two adults, you're putting a child in an adult's place.
Sometimes
The
you don't
kid
have to
gotta
tell the child
that, though.
exactly because
The
the
child gonna see how the mother or the father is reacting to the mother, and then
Exactly.
from that they gonna know something wrong. The problem sometimes is we think those kids don't be knowing what's going
And
on,
they know.
and
Exactly.
they know that. And they may not know the details, but they know something is going on because mom and dad or whoever is acting different.
And
exactly.
I can only speak for myself. I didn't tell my kids anything. He actually took my kids around the person.
Ooh.
So
He needs some milk.
I've been that kid before, so
Yeah, Ray Bud was.
Hey, man.
Ray
I've been that
Bud
kid
was.
before, so.
Your daddy a cold nigga.
So here's what I would say.
Legend. Legend.
So here's what I'll say. Like, if there's conflict between the parents, it doesn't always have to spill over into the kids, right? Because you have to.
Yes,
and certain.
it's always going to spill over.
No, it doesn't have to.
But it will.
But it doesn't have to. So you have people who can sit down and amicably talk about things and decide, okay, this relationship isn't serving me anymore. I want to dissolve the relationship, right?
Mhm.
So my thing is, if you can handle certain things like that in that manner, why can't you handle other things in that manner?
It depends on the situation.
I don't like
Nah,
that.
every situation is gonna like there's gonna be a reaction, different reactions to every situation. So you can't. I
don't like
and
that.
You can't do something to somebody and get mad at how they react to it.
That's fact.
True.
So,
but we all got to sit up here and protect the kids first, right? So if like I've seen so many instances of, all right, kids, your daddy got something he wanted y'all to know.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know,
I mean, that's different. That's different though.
Wow.
But you have to.
You weaponizing your children.
I can sit up here and try to protect my kids as much as I want to, but when she come and knock on my door,
that's different. That's completely different.
Well, now it's being brought to you, but it's just, he's talking about when they announce it to the kids. Like,
right,
certain things you got to keep a child in a child's place. But if this nigga doing stuff in front of the child see what's going on, and you not saying that, now you causing a kid to think like, well, what the hell wrong with mama? Because even I know this boy is doing the thing.
You also have to think about, okay, so we all in the household together. The kids know their parents' patterns.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden, mama coming home, she on the phone, she got her AirPods in, but we can't see her phone. She holding the phone close to her chest, putting food down, running upstairs.
That's different.
They're going to know that something is up. So yeah, if it is addressed, to the point where the parents let them know, hey, me and daddy are breaking up. They gonna go in their room and be like, I knew it.
Because you're gonna protect them, you're gonna lie to them. Like, I didn't want to just keep lying to my kids. Like, your dad don't live here no more. Like, why?
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's different. Like, those are we're talking in those instances that y'all are giving. Y'all are talking about key noticeable things, right? It's
so you basically saying the mama just being petty about it.
For the most part.
So she being childish
if the man sits up here and acts, out of emotion, right? Be like, say, man, I'm leaving the house. Your mama over here messing with the milkman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that though, because I'm going to work every day and the milkman coming here digging in her guts. If I come home,
I mean, my thing is, don't do it unless you don't want it to be, come to light. Like, at the end of the day, you did it. So, you're not going to sit here and look like the champion when you coming in with Chick-fil-A and shit.
And then you also might have an instance where the parents are not telling the kids, but they're confiding in their parents. And a lot of times when you tell your family what your spouse is doing,
you done told everybody.
You done forgave your spouse, but your family's still mad. And then you take your kids over there and then your family want to be petty. Your mom,
where your punk ass daddy?
Oh yeah, my mom's the worst with it. The mistress.
He at work or he at that bitch house? Which one is it?
The one thing I do love about my co-parent now, we don't talk bad about each other to other people. Like, I'll never defame her in front of people.
Well, see, y'all figured out how to do it right.
It's fresh. It'll be
and that's great
month.
though.
Yeah.
Like, our shit was never right. It was never right.
Well,
like
that's never what you wanted.
After that separation, it was never right, and it just got real ugly. So
did it get ugly because he wasn't ready for you to be in the space that you were in, and he wanted to kind of like navigate through his own terms, or did it get ugly?
What space?
Okay, so like you said, he had a mistress, right? So it's like a lot of the times when men have mistresses, they want to have their cake and eat it too. But when you wasn't like, allowing that to happen anymore, was he on some like, oh, well, I'm gonna marry her, I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna make your
no, I mean, because that happened a few years later. It was honestly, my biggest problem was, okay, he's not in my home anymore, but he still lives here, and he just became an absentee father when he was there, like taking him to school every day, and it was like, wait, like, okay, you don't gotta fuck with me more at all, But when he took it away from the kids, it was, and that drove me crazy. And it was to the point where, because I have my kids, 100 grandstand, that they didn't really see what was going on. But when I needed him for something, he wasn't there. And I didn't understand it, because it was, well, you wanted this. And then it was also, well, when I was rich, I did A, B, and C, and D. Like, well, we don't have the same money anymore. So that doesn't mean you don't do anything. At least be there to pick them up like you should. At least do, at least
That's
come and see them. At least
nothing.
do. Exactly. So, and I mean, I still battled through this, like, to this day, they moved back here, and it's still the same type of, hey, you want to see them, this week, this month, a couple of months later.
Yeah, we don't need to say his name.
Please don't say his name.
I mean, he did 7 years
Probably
in the
try to
NBA. You know,
You just
Was it
need to-
7?
it was 7.
God damn.
The 7 years y'all was together. Now, let me.
No, he actually wasn't in
No,
the he
no.
wasn't in the NBA while we were together.
Right.
That's wild. I think that's disrespectful.
And that was my biggest problem because it was the hurt of when I found out about her. I still try to, make it work. But then after, when I finally separated, it was like, so you just gonna give up on the kids too?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And
crazy.
that was really crazy to me.
To have somebody
It's
that
one
you put on
thing
this earth, yeah, bro.
Not the one to be with.
Because he was so
her,
like
but-
take him to school, pick him up.
That was for
like
sure, though.
he was like baseball dad. Like, but the thing that's when we were together. It was like all.
He probably did all that stuff for you. He probably didn't want to do it. And he felt like when he
The thing is, but it didn't feel that way. It just felt like, like kind of like a get back. Like, well, you don't want to be with me. It was odd. And I never got any answers. I never got any,
That's weird.
anything,
Did you
but
find
like
closure?
$247 a month.
I told you that. I told you that.
That's crazy.
Why?
I told you that.
Why?
Yeah, when you said
Well,
that,
I mean,
I
it's-
said it, that's
It's not for the
crazy.
benefit. It's not for the benefit of the child. Like everybody knows that the child support is not for the benefit of the child, for the benefit of the state. Them 5 women sued the women, and the state of Arizona. The state of Arizona had to admit that it's not for the benefit of the child. Child support is for the benefit of the state because not all the times, but sometimes the state has to take care of the child and the mother, so they gonna tax the daddy, and 30% of
He
that.
put himself on child support and
I-
said that's all he could pay.
But that's foolish. Like that's crazy.
But that's the thing. I'm such a let him have it. Let him do it. Let him, if that's what he wants to do, if that's what he feels like, let him do it. I stopped. I don't argue. I stopped fighting. I barely even say anything. Hey, do you want to see them?
Your
I mean,
son,
after a
your
while,
son
that
gonna
shit
be a
gets
star.
draining.
He gonna look. He ain't gonna be able to be around him at all. Your son ain't going. I'm gonna speak over that.
But what I would say in that instance though is you can't. It's a lot to unpack within that, right? So the first thing is that I've heard stories about people being like an excellent stepdad, and then as soon as they have a kid with this woman, and then they're no longer together, they just disappear on their own kid, and it's like, whoa, like
Brian McKnight.
Brian McKnight.
Brian McKnight.
Man, he disowned all his biological
He did,
kids.
but he said it was because of the relationship that he had with his biological kids through the divorce or whatever. The reason why he stopped fooling with them.
But
That's what
wrong.
he said.
Mm.
No, and
But
again,
it's his choice.
so let me say this: a lot of times when you go through that divorce, you go, and again, it's a lot to go through because you're no longer this parent in that same capacity.
Mhm.
Because if you pride yourself on your marriage, that is your family is everything to you as a man. Like, and when it doesn't work, you are now bearing this scarlet letter on you that I failed. It's not, they never ask, well, what did she do?
What you do?
Well, what he do?
Every time.
We take the burden of responsibility every time. And I say every time. There are certain instances where some people are,
it's clear.
In
Yeah.
that situation, that's straight fuck boy. Actually.
Yeah, that fuck boy.
He was on some Harlem Nights. Put your mother on the phone. like real shit. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you just forgot you had kids and everything. Like,
He
it
couldn't
couldn't have been that.
there.
But you know what a situation like that is? It probably was a woman that he didn't have to do as much.
No, that's exactly what it
She
was.
made
She
it
was very
easy.
much like
And he settled.
younger than him, and it
That's
was
a settled
the
type
escape
thing.
from the responsibilities.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I
That's
could
some coward
understand,
shit.
we grew together and I kept wanting more of being parents and being, in a marriage. And it was maybe too stressful for him. And I could understand that. But like I keep saying, at the end of the day, if we're not together anymore, that's cool. But the way, and in his mind, I know in his mind, he thinks he does so much. I can't say that. I can't say that, and it's beyond the 247, it's like, if I need you,
that's
if I need you, like, are you going to be there? And it's no. If I ask him 9 times out of 10, it's I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. So, it's between me and my mother to figure out, to be honest. And that's what's sad.
In a moment of transparency, I was at that place one time when my daughter was very young. I used to have to work 12 hours a day, and I get home. And when I did have a day off, I really didn't want to go to the park. I didn't want to play. And I remember one day my co-parent kind of sat me down and was like, "Hey, dog, I need you to be here." And that kind of that fucked me up.
Well, that's great that it works for you. It doesn't work for everyone.
Again, and you're right. But a lot of times, because as men, we don't handle our emotions in the best way. We shut down. And the fact that because as you talked about, you know, you initially started the file for the divorce and everything, even though he was the one that saw that bitch through the finish line.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I'm talking about hurry up.
I got served at work. It was by one of my clients, actually, which was funny. Like, she didn't realize who she was serving. And she came, I was like, damn, like,
damn, it is me,
one of my clients. She's like, man, I'm sorry.
I gotta do my job. They paying
exactly.
I
was
sorry.
like, damn.
You still gonna beat me though?
Exactly.
On the books for next
Yeah,
week.
you know.
Nah, bitch,
I'm gonna give you
Exactly. No. I still do her makeup to this day. It's funny.
Damn.
Yeah.
She
was
a
doing her
good
job.
tip. She a good tip.
Yeah, exactly.
She was like, baby girl, that's how you get your tips. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, first of all, I got a Melvin did say your smile is top tier.
Oh, thank you.
Then he say you either there every day or you pay twice a month. Pick one type of shit. And then marriage is some European shit. The motherland was on some you can have what you can satisfy type shit, mentally, physically, and financially. All right, bro. All right, you know, stay woke.
I mean, yeah, no. If you can afford multiple wives,
I got a bar, hotel. All right,
Hotel.
Oh.
That's your-
But everybody can afford multiple
Hotel
wives. That shit's expensive.
So if you really want to be honest about it, so what he's referring to is the, you know, what was it? It wasn't Eastern civilization, because Western civilization how they refer to America. So the Eastern civilization was about the whole idea of being married. A wife was equivalent to cattle.
Yeah.
Cattle is equivalent to wealth. So the more wives you had, the more wealthier you were. So it's not the same setup. I get what he's saying, but there's no way you're gonna be able to spiritually, physically, and financially be able to support all three women, because
Muslims do it all the time.
No. Wait, they do it until a lot of them become westernized, as they say, right? Because they live a very submissive and docile life, right? Think about it. Most Muslim cultures that we see as the representation, most women, you don't see anything past their ankles, and then you see eyes.
But the women is kept though.
Ain't no talking back.
Because they kept.
Exactly. Ain't no talking back.
But they're kept.
They
want for nothing. They worry for nothing. Everything is offered to them, and they run their household. Because I've seen this firsthand. It is not like you think it is. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, a man come in there, bitch, shut up, sit down. It's not like that.
No,
Yeah, yes, it
some
is.
of that shit too.
Yes, it is.
I've seen
It's
with my
about this
own
close to
eyes.
being a slave. It's about this close.
Now, don't
about
get
that
it twisted. My boy, like she can tell him what to do, but for the most part, that boy can. And she gonna walk out the room.
My partner got 3 wives, and when he go in that house, they tell. But you're right. When he does put his foot down,
It's game over.
But it's not necessary.
It's
You know what I'm
only
saying?
the way I look at it is he's only letting her do what he wants her to do. Like, I'm giving you this
But
limit.
if you're a decent dude, then it's not gonna be no crazy.
Yeah, but you hit it on the head. If you're a decent dude, because
but why are we conflating bad with guys? Because there's a lot of fantastically wonderful men who treat women with the uttermost respect.
The reason why is because of the structure in which that whole thing is manifested upon. Because again, if you have to be ultrally submissive within that dynamic, you can be a piece of shit person and she's still going to be submissive, and that's just the way that it is. You could be a great person, she's still going to be submissive, because that's the way it's set up. What we're saying is that is the probability of you being an asshole is more likely in this situation because
you can get away with it.
Yeah.
But that's not.
It's okay.
There's not a real consequence. This woman ain't got nothing else
It's
to go
okay.
to.
Exactly.
But that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not the the dogma of submission. A man submits to God, you know, and then a woman submits to her man, and then that's just what. If you truly submit to God, you're not going to be on no. When a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. That's in the Bible. That's the one thing I
So-
truly believe. My life got infinitely better when I found my wife, and and of course she submitted to me, but at the same time, it's like we didn't work out because of extracurriculars. But when it was good, it was good.
Extracurriculars.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
So it actually doesn't say when he finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
What
It
does it
says when he finds a wife, he finds favor.
I think it's depending on the version.
But yeah, but it's depending on the version.
It's depending on
Yeah,
the
that's not
version
the
that
King
you're
James
reading.
You talking about the NIV, bro?
That
I
King
mess with old
James.
King James. They keep flipping and turning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe be on some. I remember a time when hey, bro.
Nah, it's
What
different.
is it?
It's different versions.
And then
But
and then you got to know the etymology of the word "good" too, because whenever you say something about when you're trying to say it good, it means works together and fits well. That's what that means. It comes from the word "gut" or "good," which looks like
you
God.
better come on with your cul-de-sac ass.
Cul-de-sac black, baby.
What's the cul-de-sac about?
Oh, I'm from the suburbs.
Oh, get it.
yeah,
Okay.
Cul-de-sac
got
black.
it, got
Yeah.
it.
I'm a suburban.
Shit,
kid.
my kids cul-de-sac black. They don't know nothing about that.
I know nothing of poverty. I've never had my entire life.
Thank you.
I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I'm gonna die with a diamond one.
This thing here.
I'm sorry, my kids from the hood.
Now I'm good in the hood. Niggas love me, but you know what I'm saying.
want some
We're hood
lemonade, we
adjacent,
ain't got nothing,
so.
get them damn lemons and that sugar and make it.
Okay, so he said Muslims and people who practice Islam are two different things.
Yeah.
That is
That's
correct.
correct.
That's correct.
Because
A lot of
Muslims
people
means
don't know
follower
that.
of the one true God.
That boy good. He must be talking about when you had went on your tangent. He said somebody better clear that Muslim and Islam mix up. Nobody said it was a mix up, but
No?
all we're saying is that, you know, when you the one thing that our society has really culminated, right, is the aspect of partnership, because we want the woman to have a voice. We allow, you know, we allow them to be in that space to, you know, okay, I don't have to make all of the decisions. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I know somebody who he makes the money, she pays the bills. And if she runs off with the money, he's just screwed because he don't know how to do nothing else.
I love that though. That's my favorite thing. Look, you got all the money going in that account. I don't want to touch a bill. I don't want to.
I don't like.
But
I
no,
don't-
what he's
Just put on auto
saying
pay if it's
is
that serious.
basically if she runs off, he ain't gonna know how to pay nothing. He don't know where the money goes.
That happened to me
I don't know, you
too.
can
It's
figure
not
it
that
out.
hard to
It's not
It
that
ain't,
hard.
it
It
ain't
ain't
hard.
that
to
It's
figure
not
out.
that hard to figure out some lottery
Really?
wins.
Shit, when you
Center
got
point.
no,
What we got?
We got to reset the password.
Let's reset the past. It's not rocket science.
I don't know.
It's just one of those things.
It's
I just prefer
inconvenient.
not
It's
I
the
don't like-
kid's name.
I don't like to be inconvenienced. I like all my
Let
stuff
me
to
spend
be.
more time working.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like this. Let me be in my feminine energy, like just.
And what is that? Because that's the part that I'm.
Like,
Yeah, that's not what y'all really want. Y'all like being done sometimes.
no, that's
I do
what I
like being a
want.
thug
Let me
sometimes.
I
be.
know you do. I can see
She
it.
got all over her.
She's got it. She's from Chi-Town.
Sometimes y'all like to be a
I
thug.
do.
I mean, I understand.
I
mean,
enjoy
but
being soft, but I do like.
I say that because I've been like that for so long. So let
Because a lot of women be wanting
now I'm
soft
able to be
life.
soft.
A lot of women want soft life. Then they be like, this shit too boring.
Be bored
They
as
need some
hell.
excitement, and they like, let me go whoop a bitch.
Let me go. Let me go on a girls trip
Let's
and
see
get
what's
drunk
in the
and fight a
streets.
hoe on a boat.
I didn't have to be the strong one for so long. Let me just be soft.
That's
I
the
can
soft
understand
part.
that.
Yeah, exactly. That part.
But she says she don't fight it.
I don't
She
fight.
says she don't fight anyway.
I don't fight.
So I mean,
what was that thing?
what?
Fighting is for the
That's broke
poverty.
Fighting is for the broke.
For
Fighting is a broke bitch sport.
a broke bitch, but that what it was.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He said, what did you say? Fighting is poverty.
That's what she said. Something like that.
Fighting is a broke
I'm
bitch
not gonna
sport.
fight either.
All right, so you say, what is the ideal relationship for both of y'all? So who want to go first? Who want to jump on that grenade first? Because I was gonna ask her.
Jamie said she's already in that.
Cause
Tell me about it.
She got
Maybe I
her,
am, maybe I'm not.
she got a good
All
cancer
right.
man
Maybe I do don't.
loving
You
on
do
her.
though?
Maybe I do don't.
At the end of
All
the day,
right,
they
Deacon,
go
no
in.
good.
At the end of the day, they go in. All right.
That's right.
First of all, before we go off into that,
Yo.
BMF this week was.
Man.
That's exactly
Man.
why.
That shit was hilarious.
That's exactly
It
why.
just happened
was
so
way-
fast. That turnaround was just
Hey, at least he got it on out the way. He was like, I ain't gonna drag it down.
I ain't gonna drag this. I ain't gonna hold you.
Let me
I
see
ain't
what
gonna
she
hold
really gonna
you.
do. Yeah, I've been engaged for 2 years. What? Why you should have been kissing on nappy chest hair going on? Yeah.
That was extreme.
You know what? If your chest hair look like taco meat,
The boy at the taco meat
I
out
can't grow
there.
no chest hair.
that's nasty.
Good.
Well, according to Sydney Starr, she like men with
That's
hairy
Sydney
asses and
Starr.
chests. Oh, I did
We're
say
not
she.
gonna go there.
I said
We
she.
not
Thank
gonna go
you.
there.
City Star,
Not
the
gonna go
trans.
there.
Thank you for
Alright.
using
Why?
the correct pronouns.
All right.
Look at it. So
I'm talking about Charles, man.
she's back in the trend right now because this old video resurfaced of her and Eddie Winslow, aka Darius McCrary,
Oh.
and apparently she's clickbaiting because she's trying to get you to buy her OnlyFans just so you can see her do the same stuff. He ain't do no video with her. I don't believe it.
Hey, man.
To each his
Anybody
own.
clicked?
No.
I ain't look.
I mean,
Nah,
I want to be
cool,
on camera
man.
when I say this. I did not click.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Wow.
Nothing against it.
I mean, no king shaming.
I mean,
No king shaming. No king shaming.
No, do your thing. I just don't do chicks.
so she's saying she has a video and it's on her OnlyFans of
Yeah.
her and Eddie Winslow.
Yeah, and they kissed and everything, yeah.
But he came out and said like that shit was like acting. It was like a role. Like,
Thank you.
It wasn't even real. Like
look, first of all,
somebody else recorded them like on set.
So, and then we also got to give it a
I
disclaimer
remember
too.
that. That shit's old though.
Bingo. The other part about this is how did she even get her claim to fame? She lied about Chingy.
It was Chingy. I was about to say it's one of the rappers.
So I mean,
she's the Lulu.
I forgot about Chingy.
That's
in
why
general,
you forgot about
like just period as a person.
When those gay allegations came out, it kind of knocked him out.
when them allegations came out, that boy career saved.
Y'all said
Well, it was already down and it wasn't up.
He was trying to make it come back.
Y'all said Chingy, and I was like, who is? I was like, who is Chingy? And I was like, oh yeah, there we go.
That's why y'all elbows and knees be popping out. All they got
No,
is chicken head.
my knees is like that from
Free codes.
Pop, lock, and drop.
All right. So, fam, what
Yes.
what's your ideal?
My ideal relationship?
Yeah.
3 to 4. I'm just playing.
I know that because you're gonna get tired.
No,
and you ain't got enough.
I do like a good supporter in a way where like I have my dreams and goals and you have your dreams and goals, and like let's like figure out how to meet that together. That's like, and I know it really sounds more like business.
It does.
It does, and I understand that, but I mean a relationship is like business.
But what if a man wants you to be his helpmate? But if you want me to fulfill your dreams, that's not. I'm not. You're not following.
I didn't say fulfill my dreams.
You said you want to help you get you there, and I don't see a problem with that. But like, you're supposed to be the helpmate, though, right?
But I said I'm gonna help. Did not say I was gonna help you do yours also.
But then he got a back door and do it for you too.
Why not?
Or it's like his goal not include you.
If his goal doesn't include me?
Well, it should. So it's like when you come together in a relationship, my goal is now to include you in the goal so that we can get to a goal, and it shouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna do your goal first, and I'm gonna do your goal.
It's not about who goes first or second. It's not like it's
unified.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a great attribute to mostly anything that you throw me into. Okay. So you're always gonna need me.
So I got a question. I ain't even got it. So
not need. Wait a minute. Not I need you.
So does he have to have kids or he doesn't have to have kids?
I would rather him have kids because I ain't having no more.
Damn.
We could adopt some or some shit like that. Surrogate some shit. But not like
okay.
I'm not,
once they get their body back, they ain't trying to give it up.
I mean, it's just It's just a lot, and I'm also older, so I don't want to put my body through that stress.
You got it. Okay. Yeah. So
how much you got to make?
I don't have like a number of how much, like,
so
but he can't be broke. All right, you wildin'. I don't make 23,000.
What you said not broke. So you know that the average number is 50 and 60,000, right? That's average.
Mm-hmm.
So if he said a number, he said like, what would be the number? Would it have to be 50, 60,000.
I mean, that's doable. Like, you have to be able to at least pay your bills and get by without stressing about, like, damn, when my lights done got cut off.
What
Type
you gonna
shit.
do about
okay.
the home?
All
Y'all
right,
gonna,
all right.
You gonna move into his home, or y'all gonna get a home together? In your
Well, I mean, I have a
situation?
pretty nice size house, so you know, it just depends how that works.
So you're not giving up your spot.
I'm
I
just
mean, I
saying
can.
when we coming over, that's all I'm saying. We can,
I throw great parties.
Yeah,
I need to throw a party. Maybe this summer.
I bring my bow tie.
Your what?
My bow tie.
Your bow tie.
That's all he talking about wearing too.
Is it formal? Am I throwing a gala?
I mean, it's gonna be a party.
Who's on the grill?
I think somebody coming out.
And then she said the grill.
Who's on the grill? You on the grill?
I cook.
Ray Bud on the grill.
How much about the cake?
You said what?
That's why I said. That's why I said. He said he's gonna bring his bow tie. I said that's all he's gonna be wearing. You missed it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. He gonna
It's
jump
a
out the
private
cake.
party.
I mean, it can be.
Does this need to be discussed off camera?
I mean, either way.
So, Melvin said, "Can he be a mailman?"
He's a postal service
To the
worker.
Halloween party.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you got a job.
So, how about the drugs? Like, we talking about recreational drugs, no drugs, no drinking?
All hard drugs. I'm just playing. Crack, meth, all of it, all of it. Come on now. Weekend warriors. What are we talking about? No. No, I mean everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation.
Not everything.
Can he be? But could he be a dope boy?
Oh.
No longer
Not
that.
at a big age, yeah.
Not in my big age. That's, we're gonna put that lifestyle behind me.
But,
But I also do love an entrepreneur though, because I mean, just working a 9-to-5 and actually having goals and wanting to do things that are beyond like working for someone else. I find that attractive.
That's a turn on.
Yeah.
It's niggas right now getting some life right now, boy. They're getting some life.
Entrepreneur shit.
That's right.
Get that PPP loan a while.
Right. I had a business that was.
What was the name of that business that they put on papers?
What was the LLC?
Exactly.
Shit.
It was a time.
And is God a deal breaker for you?
Is he a deal breaker for me?
Yeah. So like because I've seen this
You
happen
deal with
before.
atheists.
Like
All
not
right.
even an atheist. So like let's say he was a Buddhist or something.
I mean,
Because look what you got on your neck.
Yeah. I get it.
You saw I did that. All right.
I mean, I've never really dealt with like an overly religious person, like we'll go to church and shit.
We'll go to church.
I know what I'm
shit.
saying. God knows my heart.
God, hey, that's the one.
He knows my heart.
Relationship. That's all.
He
that
knows
matters.
my heart.
Oh, he say he speak Arabic.
Oh, well, teach me something now.
All right. So my question is back to Jamie though. I love how she got off in that corner.
Yeah, because I want to know.
Jamie, what you
Ooh.
Jamie, we looking out for you.
I bet I
as
can
we
read it.
always
I
have.
bet I can read it and tell her exactly what she wants.
All right, Kellen, go ahead. Go for it.
Deacon, no good. Now leave it alone.
Jamie wants someone who's going to be affectionate when she's ready for them to be affectionate, not under her all the time, not always, where you at, what you're doing. But when it's time for me to rest and relax, let me throw my mama on this bonnet and come rub with some butt. Also, Jamie likes somebody who got their own stuff going on. She wants to be a priority, but she doesn't want to be their only priority. She wants them to be, and she would like somebody to be the man in their field, like people respect them. She don't want no pushover ass nigga. That's not her thing. That'll dry it up, like a desert. Also, she wants somebody that's gonna, put on her arm, put some fly on and take out and show it to the world. Because she wants to be appreciated by others. Yeah.
I want what Jamie have. Can I get some of that?
we got a call coming in.
Okay.
Four Kings Podcast. Who we got?
Chris, I just want to tell you, boy. Before my phone died, my phone on like 2%. I said I gotta call this man. If I ain't never seen a real nigga before, boy, you hear me?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you the realest nigga I know. KG, you on some bullshit tonight. I'd had to say pause like 7 times. Just over here looking at you. You was wild.
But you see me working though.
Yeah, I see you. You that nigga too though. You that nigga too. I give it to you. Jamie, you too quiet. I don't like quiet, Jamie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't feeling quiet, Jamie, at all.
She was a little constipated today.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I ain't feeling quiet, Jamie. I ain't addressing Raywood because I ain't met the nigga yet, so I ain't addressing him. So,
come up here one day. We'll be here at the same time one day.
That's gonna be
one day, yeah, nigga, be 2026.
And don't make it next month on the 22nd. Don't do that.
Episode. Them two together at the same time. That's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
But no, I just wanted to call in. My phone I'm really on like 3%. I just had to tell you, Chris, you a real nigga. You asking all the right questions. I appreciate you. You feel me? If I ain't never told you before, I love you.
Basically, her inbox gonna be lit up tonight, is what they said.
Oh, speaking of inbox, I bet your inbox stay lit up.
It's cool.
Like, I ain't finna tell him myself, nigga.
How many times you get the picture? Would it be if you don't be getting none of them?
Just unsolicited dick pics?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten an unsolicited dick pic in a while. I think because I keep saying please don't. So thank God they've been listening. They've been listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they don't listen. They just get mesmerized.
But after I dropped that Pornhub video, got a lot of content. Well, let me show you what I got.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot.
See, we can't never do right, man.
A lot.
Boy, she said Pornhub. Shit, I got
exactly. Let me show. Look.
Right here. Over there.
Boy,
rate this for me.
Exactly.
They be too horny.
Very interesting.
They be too horny, bro. It's like you ain't never got no pussy for your life. You get a whiff of it, you just start going crazy.
Start acting like my puppy. Folding up blankets, huh?
Man.
All right. So we appreciate you coming through tonight, Fal.
I'm so glad.
We gotta have you. Yeah, we gotta have you back. We're gonna figure that out. We'll be talking. You know, I ain't gonna put it all on the out here for consumption for everybody, but we're gonna
I had
talk.
a great time. Thank you for having me.
Oh, not a problem. But I do have to make a heartfelt statement before we close it out tonight.
I was just gonna tell you.
So with again May being Mental Health Awareness Month, I have to bridge the gap with Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Right, I'm a mad advocate. A lot of people don't know one of the reasons why I started the podcast was because my sister was killed by a drunk driver. So I always encourage people not to drink and drive, catch an Uber, you know, call a friend, do something where you're not acting irresponsibly, because we see too many stories Sunday morning, Saturday morning that people are getting on the road and have drove the wrong way, or, you know, and a lot of times the people who are drunk driving don't be the ones that die. It's the other person, completely innocent person.
True.
So a lot of times the mental health aspect comes into this because sometimes people do have issues while they're out drinking and then deciding to get behind the wheel. So I'm just trying to bring awareness about that. And I also wanted to shout out a coworker of mine, Miss Sandra. She just lost her daughter to a drunk driver. So I know exactly how you feel. I couldn't call you and tell you personally, but you know, hopefully somebody will send you this clip. But my heart goes out to you. Condolences. And you know, we're here if you need me, resources, whatever. But I know how you feel. It was last Sunday morning on Mother's Day. They were driving the wrong way. It was a 24-year-old, head on, instant, gone. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it out how we always close it out. Y'all just got to make better decisions. Summertime's coming up. You know, it's going to get hot. People going to get to doing wild and crazy stuff. And we just trying to make it to the end of the year. If we can make it through the summer, we can make it to the end of the year. Mm-hmm. In life, don't go where you're tolerated. Go where you're elevated and celebrated. 4 Kings Podcast, ENT. We're out.